Hey, what's up, y'all? So I'm back with another Road to CCNA video. In this video, we cover Secure Shell. So Secure Shell uses TCP port 22, and it's used for secure remote access of network devices. Also in this lecture, we were able to look at Telnet, which is basically the same thing as Secure Shell without the authentication and the encryption. That one uses TCP port 23. We were also able to look at some Wireshark captures, and we can see that everything that's being sent in Telnet is in plain text. You can see it all. But when we look at the Wireshark captures in Secure Shell, it is all encrypted, and they're able to do this due to the RSA keys. Another thing we covered is SVIs on a layer 2 switch and assigning IP addresses to them. Is very important for Secure Shell because to remotely access a networking device, you need an IP address. And yeah, overall, that's about everything we covered today in the lecture. There is a lab. I did learn about a lot of different configurations, so we're about to do that right now. Okay, what we got right here is the lab. And it says switch 1 has been newly added to the network but has not yet been configured. So for step 1, we got to connect laptop 1 and switch 2's console port to perform the following configurations. These are the configurations we're about to do on that. And yeah, we're about to use Secure Shell. Let's go. Okay, so we just connected laptop 1 to switch 2's console port. Now we are in the desktop part and we're going to hit the terminal. Oh crap, the terminal. Now we are in there, configuring the host name. And look, even the commands are showing up on switch 2. It's pretty cool. Now we are enabling the secret. Enable secret CCNA. Got the username and secret configuration. Okay, so I just did a few configurations. Let me walk you through what I did. So right here, we did the interface VLAN 1. That creates the SVI. We assign an IP address to that SVI, correct subnet mask. I applied the no shutdown command to bring it up. And then we configure the default gateway, which is going to be that router because we are configuring switch 2 right now. So I did the 192.168.2.254 because that is how it is going to be able to communicate with devices out of its local subnet. I got the IP in front of my default gateway command. Okay, step 1 is now done, and we can go into switch 2, and literally everything that happened, even my error, showed up in switch 2. So that's pretty dope. So now we're on number 2. Configure the following console line security settings on switch 2. Authentication local user, exec timeout 5 minutes. So this is the start of Secure Shell. We need to set up the authentication local user in order to use a Secure Shell later, and the exec timeout. That's basically for us to be automatically logged out after 5 minutes of no activity. Okay, so starting with the line console command, this allows only one device to access this switch we're in. Now we do the login local command. This basically tells the device to make us log in order to use this. So let's do that. Now for our exec timeout command, this gives us 5 minutes before we are automatically logged out due to inactivity. All right, so we got step 2 done. Now it's time for number 3. Configure switch 2 for remote access via Secure Shell. There goes the domain name because we need to do this. The domain name allows us to set up the RSA keys. We got the local user set up. We got the exec timeout set up and Secure Shell only, and limit access to PC1 only. So let's do that. All right, let's log in and do this from the beginning. So I'm about to put in Jeremy, password CCNA. I typed it in and didn't show up yet, but we are in there. So I got to put in the password again after doing enable. So right here we got the IP SSH version 2 command. Now this is an optional command, but it's recommended because version 2 is more secure. Okay, so as you can see here, little mistake here I made. So before I can do the IP SSH version 2 command, I have to create the RSA keys. But before I can even create the RSA keys, I have to create a domain name, which I have right here. this command should create the RSA keys. Now we're going to pick a modulus size. So the key size we're going to use is 2048. We need at least 768 for Secure Shell version 2. Right here we got our ACL access list. We're going to permit TCP of this host. PC1 is the only one that can access it. So that's the IP address of PC1 to any destination with the port equal to 22, which is Secure Shell. Overcomplicated my ACL a bit. This is the right ACL, I believe. Let's see. Okay. Now we got our VTY lines configured right here, 0 through 15, so all 16 of them. Now for login local, a 5-minute exec timeout. Now for the transport input Secure Shell, this command is only going to allow VYT connections to Secure Shell. Now for the access class command on inbound traffic, we are applying it to this switch. Okay, so now that we have all those configurations done, only one way to figure out if it worked, and we are going to use Secure Shell. All right, time to test the Secure Shell. Oh, hold up. Okay, so I just entered the password CCNA, and we are in there. Secure Shell is working. I appreciate y'all.